Hi, I am Fish. I'm going to walk you through step by step and then show you on the computer how to get your spin display working. We have here on the spin display an SD card slot. On those card slots is a TF card, an SDXC card that needs to be put into your little card reader. Take it out, place it into your computer. The first thing you're going to do is back up the files. When the card is in your computer, it's going to open up like so. You have a folder named Spin Display. That would be the application to run a program for Spin Display and convert your photo, video, and images to a .bin file. As we convert them over, we're going to open up the program first, download Spin Display. If your program opens up on an older machine as a .rar file, you need to convert it over and unzip the folder and load it up. Once that is loaded, you're going to take out the TF SDXC card from the card reader, place it back into your spin display. You're then going to come over to the Wi-Fi. On the Wi-Fi, this is known as F56. It's going to want you to connect to that model. It's going to prompt you with a password. The password can be found in two places: the application you open up and the manual you have. Open up your smartphone. In the Spin Display app is your password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by default. Now we are connected and we're ready to use Spin Display program to put an image on. Before we get started, I just want to warn you that these are carbon fiber blades, and when they spin, you want to keep your hands and everything else away. Let's get started. Opening up Spin Display. It's going to prompt you. If you choose no, it shuts down the program. Let's open up the program once again and choose yes. This is how the program opens up. You have all your devices. There are more than one spin displays on the market in the Spin Display app. You'll notice over here, this is another spin display. It is known as a 5D displayer. And then there is another one known as a 3D toy. They are totally different from Spin Display application and program. You could batch, you could project, you could schedule, and you could repeat. We're only going to go into the basics of the program. If I am going too slow for you, skip to the sections you want to go to. Let's proceed forward. If I hit play, the spin display should turn on. Within 2.5 seconds, you have an image. This image was made from a program, an editor, that I taken 2 photos and I generated into a video to create this scene. I use Wondershare Filmora 14. I have Wondershare Filmora 13 on here that I cannot do it with. But I'll talk you through and show you how to get a video on. Any image imaginable can be put onto the spin display. So we can shut off via the remote control, but not the smartphone right now because we are Wi-Fi talking to the spin display and the computer, not the smartphone. So now I come over here and I hit stop. The spin display shuts down. It is on a standby. Do not go over and turn off the power. Then you'll lose connection to your spin display. What we need to do is open up F56, my model. And these are all the folders that I told you to back up on your computer before. If I did not say that, please back up all the files and folders for the reason of, if you accidentally delete off any of the folders or files, they cannot be retrieved. The only way they can be retrieved, if you save them as a backup. You can factory reset your machine. They will not come back on the machine. Be safe than sorry. In order to do an image that you saved on your computer, you're going to go into Upload. Click Upload. It opens up to your computer. I made a video of a robot. I double click it, it opens up to a new window. It is a video. This program is going to make this 3-second video to the spin display as a bin file. And you have the ability to play it as many times, repeat it, etc., etc. With your mouse scroll wheel on the image, if you scroll down, notice the black starts to get to the gray on top and bottom and to the sides. You want to put your image inside the circle. I chose to have a black background for reasons of it becomes transparent to the spin display. If you have a white background or orange or yellow, you see that color on the spin display with the 720 beads of RGB light. Black becomes more like transparent, a GIF. This is basically an MP4 file. What does that mean? I could take a video, I can put it to the computer, and I could hit upload, and I could put my video in, anything imaginable. In order to get this on, you do not want to hit export. If you hit export, it opens up to a folder, a directory. If you had the TF card in the computer, you could transfer it to that drive. And then you take it and put it into the spin display. That is the manual way of doing it. Simply hit cancel. Come over to upload. You're going to see a green line start to export when you hit upload. There is the green line uploading. The larger the file, the higher the resolution, will take longer. And also remember, if you make a 4:3 image or a 16:9 image, you're going to have to learn to crop. It becomes a trial and error to work this out. We created our image. Our image is located down below as whatever our file name is, my file. I want to change my file to robot. I come over here and you can see there are 3 boxes: delete, edit, recycle. I hit the center one, it opens up, and I highlight and I write in robot. I now successfully changed my name when I hit OK. These are the advanced settings. All day, I could hide it, and I could set a time. start, stop as many times as I want, 8 times. Please remember, this spin display has basically new firmware, new software that maybe some of these functions may not work. And do forgive me if they don't work now, maybe in the near future they will. When you look at your spin display into the gallery, you have 700 images. Or you could contact the company for them to make a specific logo of your choice at a set fee. This is basically a progress in works. You know what I mean. So let's go to all day. We could repeat it as many times as we want, or we could just hit the repeat ourselves and click OK. Now, when we start up, we're going to hit play. We are left off at our memory of Mario, and we're going to hit robot by double clicking. And then we're going to hit the recycle. Go back to robot and hit recycle. Since it's a 3-second video, we have to be pretty quick on it. So we have now successfully put a video onto the spin display. You have a program that you could create your imagery and put it to life. Your next step would be to come to the program and simply add it in. You cannot make this video through spin display at all. You need to have other applications to create a program and do the work yourself. So you can go out, like I said, take a video and get your image. Now I'm going to take the next step here and shut this down by hitting stop and closing off the application. I want to close down my spin display and disconnect. I resetted my spin display. I turned it off, turned it on, went into my settings, my Wi-Fi, and chosen F56 and opened my application. And I have here the same screen that was on the computer on the smartphone. I'm going to take a video of the spin display. I am going to go into the plus. I'm going to go to video of mobile album. I'm going to choose the 4-second video we just made. And when I hit choose, it's going to open up to the same circle player's screen that I can increase or decrease. And then I'm going to hit send. It asks me to put a name in. I hit OK, and it sends my video from the smartphone to the spin display. Once again, the larger the file and the size takes longer to go. I locate down on the bottom video 1. I slide it over. I go to edit. I change the name. I'm only entitled a certain amount of characters, and I name it spin. I can add a schedule, everything that you see me do in the program. I click on COLETE, that stands for complete, and it changed to spin. I turn on my spin display on top. I go down to the spin, and I click it a second time. I apologize if I went off of it. As I click it the second time, it allows me to repeat infinity. And I have my spin display image playing. Remember how I said that a background's got to be a darker color, black. And that is what you get to see here. If I go to another video, I go here to the try video that I made, a picture of two dogs cloned playing. I made myself swatting flies and the spin display. Everything that I've shown you here, you can replicate the same for the 5D player. It goes the same exact way, but you don't have the options for the advanced features of Spin Display program where you can display your images of the laptop onto the spin display, unlimited amount of time. You could play a movie, you could show your work, you could do a lot of things. With 5D displayer, you don't have that option. It is a less feature. It's like getting an economy model, a mid-grade model, and a high-end model. I hope this video was helpful to you in getting you started in putting on your spin display. Thank you for viewing.